Hello, I'm Lance Zimmerman with the CattleFax closing bell. Prices for all classes of cattle have increased considerably since the end of last year. The recent increase carried cattle prices past the all-time highs established in 2011. A dollar per head interpretation of the price increase can help put things in perspective. On a U.S. average, cattle producers received an additional $195 per head from each 550-pound steer sold in February 2012 compared to the previous year. A 750-pound steer delivered an extra $219, and a fed cattle brought $222 per head more during the same time in 2011. Even utility-grade cull cows generated an additional $130 at U.S. sale barns. Corn and hay price costs in February were mostly mixed compared to 2011. Supply concerns pushed corn prices to more than $7 per bushel in February of 2011. A year later, corn supplies are still historically small, but prices have been anywhere from 25 to 50 cents a bushel cheaper, saving producers $24 a head compared to last year. Tighter hay supplies have also been a concern for more than a year, and poor growing conditions in 2011 continue to push prices higher. The per head cost of wintering a cow has likely increased in most regions. The USDA reported hay price, excluding alfalfa, has increased nearly $30 per ton since last year, adding $64 per head to winter hay costs. Cattle markets have weakened over the last 2 weeks. However, the trend of higher annual prices will likely continue as long as cattle and feed supplies remain a concern and demand is stable. Cattle producers need to be disciplined in the current market environment. Picking the market high is nearly impossible. Sound risk management strategies can allow producers to manage more favorable operating margins. The fed cattle market was $3 to $4 lower this week with light to moderate trade volumes. In the South, sales were collected at $126 to $127 per hundredweight on a live basis. Trade in the North occurred at $126 to mostly $127 live and $201 to $202 per hundredweight on a dressed basis. Feeder cattle values were steady to $2 per hundredweight softer this week, while calves sold in a full range of $2 higher to $5 lower. Feeder cattle and calf supplies are declining, and the lower fed cattle prices this week led to weaker demand for feeder cattle and calves. Slaughter cows traded steady to as much as $3 per hundredweight lower for the week. Lower prices for lean trimmings adversely affected slaughter cow values. Box beef values also weakened this week, but movement on the spot market was moderate. Wholesale beef demand, especially for spot sales, remains weak. Corn traded at higher prices during the last few weeks, but prices moved lower this week leading up to the USDA crop production report. Looking to next week, the live cattle futures market has dropped $5 to $6 this week, while cash market is priced back $3 per hundredweight after last week's divergence signal. This is a strong sign the spring highs are in place for both the cash and futures market. Fed cattle supplies will be near even next week, and wholesale beef prices are expected to be lower. Look for the fed cattle market to trade near $126 per hundredweight. Demand for feeder cattle softened this week with deferred live cattle futures weakening. Long-term supplies remain a concern, but expect feeder cattle to trade a few dollars lower next week. Calves continue to find willing buyers for spring and summer grazing programs, so expect the calf market to trade a few dollars higher. Beef production's been even with a year ago during the past 2 weeks, and wholesale beef demand has weakened under the recently higher prices. Expect box beef to trade at lower prices next week as packers look to move inventory. The choice cutout is expected to range from $193 to $196 per hundredweight, with select boxes trading about $2 to $3 less. Spot corn prices reached the upper end of the trading range this week, and prices will continue to be volatile over the next few weeks, but expect the spot market prices to move a few cents lower in the short term. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.
The beef business has never been for the faint of heart. For more than 40 years, CattleFax has led the way. We're the time-proven leader in research, analysis, and information, equipped with the industry's most powerful database. Become a member at CattleFax.com.